warm welcome back, everybody. Thank you all for having us back here. Once again, we are the Islamic Nation drummers and singers. And today we're here to share a song with you guys. And I just wanted to share a little bit of history about this song before we went into the performance today. So the song is called Totosh Tlagandetosh. And what this song represents is our Islamic Nation moving on from the Indian Act. So as you know, the Indian Act is turning 140 years old this year, just like Canada's 150th birthday. And a lot of people are wondering why the First Nations people will not be celebrating Canada's 150th birthday, which is this year. Us as First Nations people, we're always called upon to come and sing at events such as PRISMA and other events within our territory here. And there's always big words thrown around about reconciliation and what that really means. But what we're doing today is we are celebrating our ancestors here. So what we really wanted to do is celebrate our Tla'amin people. So we have village sites within our territory that span well over 8,000 years old. And we compare that to the 150 years that you guys are celebrating here today. And for us, it's very difficult for us as First Nations people to celebrate with the Canadian people in this event here today. So what we wanted to do is we wanted to pay respect to our ancestors, and in particular, I really wanted to pay respect to my third great grandfather's brother, who was Maksama, who had a shack just down here beside the creek and lived down here. And this was during times where people roamed freely through our lands. This is a time when the rivers and the trees belonged to my ancestors, and my ancestors collected our resources at will. So I just wanted to pay respect to our ancestors before we get started here today. And I really wanted to end off with sharing a quote from Chief Dan George. And Chief Dan George, during the centennial, Canada's 100th birthday, wrote a really big centennial speech, and I just wanted to share the last little bit of it before we moved on to our performance today. And that is, before I follow the great chiefs who have gone before us, O Canada, I shall see these things come to pass. I shall see our young braves and our chiefs sitting in the houses of law and government, ruling and being ruled by the knowledge and freedoms of our great land. So shall we shatter the barriers of our isolation. So shall the next 100 years be the greatest in the proud history of our tribes and nations. So I just wanted to share that with you all today and remind everybody that Tla'amin people have been here since time immemorial. We have stories of the world being created, and I just wanted to acknowledge that our Tla'amin people are here, our Tla'amin people have always been here, and our Tla'amin people for the foreseeable future will be on this land, and this land will be Tla'amin.
That was absolutely gorgeous. Please join me in another round of applause for that tremendous piece.